Hi. So I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video, but I'm back, hopefully for good. I'm returning to YouTube to bestow upon my viewers ArtFight ref sheets. Yay, that's what everyone wanted, right? Okay, so you might be confused. Philly, what is ArtFight? What the heck is a ref sheet? The answers to your questions will be answered in due time, my lovely viewers. For now, though, we'll begin discussing my character Eris, who is receiving her brand spanking new ref sheet right now. Here's Eris's ref sheet from last year, which is okay, but I think I can do way better. I've already redrawn Eris for her ArtFight profile picture, which is what's being shown right now. I'm starting with some warm-up sketches to get an idea of how I want to draw her, just basically doing some poses. I'm first sketching everything out in pencil, then I'll be using Ohuhu alcohol markers to color and various fine liner markers for the line art. Eris is a character of mine who you might have correctly guessed is a cat dragon. I call the species feline dragons, like felines, but ooh, fantasy. And they're basically cats with bat-like wings and ram horns, plus some of them have fire powers. Anyway, Eris is kind of like that cool older sister who's got secrets and hides when she's upset. She jokes around a ton and is almost never serious, except in tense situations. She's one of the lucky felines to have been born with fire powers. Yay! And by lucky, I mean very unlucky, because literally everyone hates them, and they kind of kill them all the time. Anyway, it's called fire gazing and is caused by strong anger, causing whatever the dragon looks at to burst into flame. Moving on, ArtFight is less than a month away, and I've been pretty busy updating my characters, drawing new art for them, and adding new characters to the website. So, ArtFight. What the heck is it? You may already know, but for those uninformed, ArtFight is a month-long art game that takes place every July. You attack other artists by drawing art of their characters, and they can attack you back in revenge. There are two teams, and you're supposed to attack artists on the opposing team, but you don't have to, like, at all. It's called friendly fire, and you get slightly less points, but most people don't care. Whatever team ends up with the most points at the end of the month wins, but there's not really an award or anything other than being able to brag about winning. So, about ref sheets. Ref is short for reference, and a ref sheet is basically an image showing a character's design. They're called reference sheets since you reference them when you draw the character. I'm almost done with Eris's ref sheet here, and that should be all your questions answered. I'll be doing a few videos making new ref sheets for all my characters that I've uploaded to ArtFight. I have some characters that I've designed but not really fleshed out yet, so I may make a video focusing on a few of those characters. I'll have my ArtFight account linked in the description if you'd like to see my characters and maybe even think about attacking them. You don't have to, but if anyone would like to drop their ArtFight account in the description, that'd be great. I would love to see all your characters and see some new ones to attack maybe. If you have any more questions about ArtFight, feel free to ask in the description. I hope I'll be able to answer. If not, you can always look on the ArtFight website where they have a bunch of information you might want to know, like the rules or how to filter your attacks or how to even play or how to make an account or anything. Just look there. It's artfight.net. Here's Eris's ref sheet all completed. I edited it a little in Procreate to add my username and fix the mistakes. I think it is a lot better than the one I made last year, although, you know, of course I still messed up a bunch of times, but I think it looks really good, and I think it's a better representation of her design than what I had before. Here it is on Eris's ArtFight profile, which will be linked in the description if you want to read all the stuff I've written about her. Now for the second ref sheet for today, my character Oleander. He's a wingless dragon who looks pretty similar to a frog or a salamander. He's got a tail with a tadpole looking into it, and frilly axolotl looking things on his head. I used to have him having just normal dragon horns, but I kind of realized that looks kind of weird, so I just added these little things. I think it's inspired by an olm or an axolotl or something, but I just thought changing it would make it look more amphibian-like. I don't know. He's what I call a Renation dragon, a species of dragon that I made up that has really good jumping and climbing abilities, long legs and long tongues, very similar to a frog. His backstory and personality isn't as fleshed out as Eris, but I'm working on it. Oleander really likes plants and is very compassionate, but he's unfortunately a poison dart Renation. They're inspired by poison dart frogs, and especially Oleander's design is inspired off of a blue poison dart frog. I know that in reality, the poison in the poison dart frogs comes from the bugs they eat, but it's fantasy, so I kind of just made it up. The poison dart Renations have a substance in their skin that is fatal to basically any animal that touches them, and I like to think that it's genetic rather than just them eating bugs. Both of Oleander's parents are poison dart Renations, and there's a huge community of them living in the jungle while the main Renation tribe lives outside the jungle. But enough about that, back to Oleander. He's sort of meek and cowardly and pretty shy. He really likes nature, and he loves animals, but he can't touch any of them without accidentally killing them, so he focuses on plants. That's a main thing that he likes. He really just tries to help out his community as much as he can. He spends most of his time studying plants and animals, or even just going for a swim. He's by himself a lot, even though he does have a couple friends from his school. He's kind of just a little nervous guy who doesn't really feel like he does enough to help. Oleander struggles with feelings of being trapped, since poison dart Renations aren't supposed to ever leave the rainforest, and he has very overprotective parents. He also has a bunch of siblings and often feels overshadowed by them. Basically, he's always just kind of feeling like he wants to go somewhere else, but he's never even able to. Like, he wants to go see the world and meet new dragons, but he's scared to, since he could very easily cause a lot of death just by accidentally touching other dragons. Plus, poison dart Renations are sort of unheard of outside of the Renation lands, since they've been hidden away by the main Renation tribe and are kind of an urban legend. So, Oleander just tries to get by with his dreams of running away in the back of his mind. And that's Oleander's ref sheet all done. I really hope you enjoyed this video and me talking about my characters. There will be multiple more videos out soon about all my other characters, and I hope you will come back to enjoy them. Remember, my ArtFight account will be linked in the description, and feel free to share your ArtFight account in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye!